Today we're here at Piñata Farms in Wamuran, where we'll be taking you for a closer look at a working strawberry farm. Well, we're here this morning with Gavin Scurr in Wamuran in his beautiful, beautiful strawberry farm. I feel like it's strawberries for as far as the eye can see. How many plants have you got growing here?
Well, this year we've only got about 2 million plants on our farm. We normally have about 3 million. However, due to the drought in Stanthorpe last year, the plants have been short supplies.
Well, they look pretty good, and only 2 million. I mean, honestly, that is a lot of plants still. Tell me, how do you grow something so beautiful and keep the quality like this over such a large area?
Well, I guess it's attention to detail. As farmers, we are very passionate about what we do, and it really starts with the ground preparation. So when we start working the ground up, put it into this bed, we then put plastic over the bed. That keeps the fruit up off the ground and stops it touching the soil. And then it's about keeping the pest and disease under control throughout the crop. So this crop was planted in late March, and we will continue to harvest this through to about October.
And every single piece of fruit also has to be hand-picked, is that right?
Strawberries are very, very fragile. They're all hand harvested into the picking trays, and those green picking trays hold about 2.5 kilos. And then they're taken out of that and packed into the punnets, so that's all done by hand as well.
So from the moment that they're picked here, how long is it until they go to market?
Well, these harvesting this morning, as you can see, so they've been shuttled up to the cool room. So within an hour of harvest, we want to get them into the cool room and bring them down to 2 degrees. The truck will collect them about 7 o'clock tonight, and they will be in Woolworths Distribution Centre at Larapinta at 9 o'clock tonight, and delivered to stores tomorrow morning. So the strawberry that we harvest today, you will buy tomorrow in a Woolworths store in South Queensland.
That is absolutely incredible. I didn't know that it was that fast of a process. So they're extremely fresh once they get to Woolies.
Exactly. The quicker that all happens, the better the eating experience.
How many different varieties are there?
Well, this year we're growing 6 different varieties, and we've also got another 4 varieties that we're trialling. So that's fairly normal for strawberry growers to have multiple varieties and trial new varieties. But yeah, from an industry's perspective, there's hundreds of different varieties across the world. But here in Australia commercially, there's usually 6 or 8, maybe 10 varieties at any one time being harvested.
Now, for someone like myself who does not have a green thumb but tries to grow something every now and then, what would be your advice to someone at home growing a strawberry?
The trick with strawberries is to actually give them regular water. So here on commercially we water ours every day, just a little bit every day, just to keep them optimum. And also don't over fertilise them. A lot of people would feed it too much, and you'll grow this big bushy plant but you won't get much fruit. Yeah, the biggest trap is to overfeed them.
I've been feeding my strawberries too much. That's where I've been going wrong. Gavin, these look so delicious. Now, how do we tell a good strawberry from one that's not quite ripe yet?
The brightness, the gloss of the fruit. So this one here is a pretty good one, to be honest. Nice and bright. It's fully ripe. Strawberries don't ripen after they're harvested, so we've got to make sure they're ripe when we harvest them. If they've still got too much white on here, it won't taste near as good as a fully red one. But yeah, this one should be all right.
Can I taste it?
You can.
That is delicious. Very juicy. Good
Very
strawberry.
juicy.
Gavin, this is absolutely incredible. Talk me through the process of what's going on here.
Well, this is the packing shed, so where we pack the strawberries. So they come in from the field in the green trays that we saw out there, into the cold room, get them down to below 4 degrees to get them nice and cool quickly as possible. And then we bring them out, pack them into punnets by size, so each punnet's got a certain size in it, through a check weigher to make sure they're the correct weight. so that make sure that they're not underweight. And then they come through into the punnet packers, and these punnet packers then stack the punnets into the boxes. So and we end up with a tray of strawberries, so 18 punnets in a tray.
Wow, and this month in particular, they're also going somewhere else very special.
Yeah, well, these are actually going to the Ekka.
For the strawberry sundaes?
For the strawberry sundaes.
Thanks so much for joining us on today's episode of Meet a Farmer. Tune in again tomorrow where we explore another farm in the Sunshine State.